This program contains true stories of rescues. All of the 911 calls you will hear are real. Whenever possible, the actual people involved have helped us reconstruct the events as they happened. Next.
Police!
When officers respond to domestic calls, generally they're considered the most dangerous calls that we can respond to. You never know what waits behind the door.
On the evening of August 16, 1991, in Altoona, Pennsylvania, 15-year-old Dwayne Della was babysitting his 2-year-old niece, Melissa.
Me and Melissa were watching TV, and then I walked into the kitchen to get some ice cream. I opened the freezer door. I reached into the back, then, I sort of stuck my tongue out, and it got stuck by accident. I tried, breathing hot air on, trying to melt the ice, but it didn't work. And then I tried using my fingernails to, chip the ice away, but that didn't work either. I told Melissa to get me the phone.
Get the phone, please. Melissa. Get the phone. Melissa. Get the phone. Here. Melissa.
And then I called 911.
The watch commander at the police station, Sergeant John Carnicella, was not a dispatcher, but he happened to be passing by as the call came in.
911 emergency. What's your problem?
They were in serious trouble. I thought a female was being beat up or be stabbed or even worse. My first inclination was get the call traced to get help to the person.
What's your address?
I told the corporal that we had a domestic situation, that he should start the roll on the call, and I would give him the address once I got it.
Ma'am, give me your address. I'll tell you. What's your address?
Washington Avenue.
What's the house?
Washington Avenue.
20.
It wasn't painful, it was just frustrating because I kept trying to tell him the address, then he couldn't hear what I was saying, and he didn't know what was wrong with me.
I understand the help part. Okay, what's your first name?
Dwayne.
Again and softer.
Dwayne.
Diane.
Dwayne. Dwayne.
Let's try your address again. I'm not having any luck with your name.
At that point in time, the 911 trace was completed, and I asked the person if that was the address that they were at.
The address was passed to Corporal Jeffrey Alker.
When officers respond to domestic calls, generally they're considered the most dangerous calls that we can respond to. You never know what waits behind the door when you answer a domestic call.
Okay, we have the police on the way. Do you need an ambulance?
Now we knew where the person was. We needed to know what their problem was. We're going possibly into a hostile environment. We could be going into a situation where there could be weapon play.
What's the problem?
My toe is stuck to the freezer.
Your toe is stuck to the freezer.
Tongue.
Your tongue is stuck in the freezer.
Yes.
How old are you?
15.
You're 15. And what's your problem now exactly? Now you can talk.
I can't talk.
I know you can't talk.
My tongue is stuck to the freezer.
Your tongue is stuck to the freezer.
Well, it was a sort of a revelation to me. I thought, boy, this was a crazy call.
Altoona Police!
Scott Cayley was the first officer on the scene.
Altoona Police!
I didn't get any response, so I walked down off the stoop and I went around to a first story window and looked inside. I really didn't know what to think at that point. The little girl came over at that point because she heard me jiggling the doorknob and she tried to unlock the door.
That's it, unlock it, honey. Try and unlock it. Come on now.
Officer Gerald McCauley was the next to arrive.
Come on, you got it.
Corporal Ocker soon joined the other officers trying to get in.
We decided to enter from the rear, but these are adjoining row houses and there's no entry to the backyard. So myself and Officer McCauley went next door and ran through the house.
Curtains up, we can see inside.
We came around the corner and there's a kid with his face frozen to the freezer, like a moon pie. And there was a massive frozen blood, and his tongue was stuck to that. It's not something that you're taught at the academy or that's in the first aid manuals. So we did what we thought was right and began getting glasses of warm water from the tap and pouring them over the boy's tongue and mouth.
At which point the young man said, with his tongue stuck there, "That's hot water."
Okay, put that on there. Bite down on that.
It was like a circus. We went from where we thought we were going to be going into a violent domestic call. We went in there and broke the doors down and did damage to the house to get in. And the only way we can figure to help them out is to throw water on them. And we practically drowned them trying to rescue them.
We'll take care of this now.
When paramedic Jim Effinger and his partner arrived, they determined the extent of Twain's injury.
It's your mouth. Now, once you relax, we took the towel from him and inspected the tongue. And basically what we saw was just a small reddened area with a small cut on the tongue, about 1/4 of an inch.
I just want to take your pulse.
Dwayne was a lucky kid. He could have lost his tongue from severe frostbite. He wouldn't be able to talk, would not be able to swallow. He couldn't chew his food properly, so that would have been a real tragedy.
The toughest part was waiting for the police to come because I didn't ever think I was going to get my tongue off the freezer. I could move around a little bit, but I couldn't move real far because tongue's not that long.
The city of Altoona made 2-year-old Melissa Garvin an honorary police officer in recognition of the crucial assistance she gave her uncle that night.
I think Melissa's a real hero. If she hadn't picked up that phone and handed it to him, he couldn't have made that phone call. We couldn't have traced it. And, the neighbors didn't know what was going on because he wasn't yelling loud enough because his tongue was frozen.
It was freaking nice.
When I'm older, I'll probably think about this and laugh because it doesn't happen to that many people. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's never to stick your tongue out when you're reaching into the freezer.
Next,
I knew that if they didn't come out, the raccoon was going to die. Well, that little son of a gun's going to strangle up there like that. Richard White of Shreveport, Louisiana, lived an ordinary life. But when he left his home on the morning of November 17, 1990, his quiet world was turned upside down by a stranger hanging around his house.
Saturday morning, I was leaving to go to a little town called Homer to work on a church window. Heard a loud rustle in the tree, which I just thought was just a big squirrel. And when I looked up, I saw this raccoon. The fact that there was a raccoon there was strange. You don't think of seeing a raccoon in the daytime. So I went inside and told my wife, Rhonda.
Come down here, look at this. What is it? She looked like she was kind of fighting. I could hear the scratching of the claws and kind of a growling type sound. Her head was completely inside the limb.
When we saw it dangling with all 4 legs in the air, we knew it was stuck.
Fire department.
Yes. I was wondering if y'all could help y'all help raccoons?
Do we help raccoons?
Yeah, there's a raccoon.
No, you have to
They told me that I should call animal control. They gave me the number and I called animal control.
But animal control had no equipment to get that high up in a tree, so Rhonda called back 911.
Animal control won't do it either. They won't go up in a tree. Y'all won't do this?
No, ma'am.
The policy for animal rescue is usually if it endangers the life of a farmer or if you think they're going to fall out of the tree or anything like that, you usually don't send.
Rhonda then called her father, Ted Griffin.
We had an emergency going there. I had to get gone. When Rhonda calls, Daddy has to go.
Meanwhile, Richard and Rhonda's neighbor, Reggie Hargrove, was on his way out to play golf.
Hey, Reggie! He said, "You won't believe it." I said, "What?" He said, "I'm not going to tell you. You just have to come and look." Naturally curious, I went and looked, and there is, I think we call him Rocky, hanging, and it was an absolutely pitiful sight. Well, that little son of a gun's going to strangle up there like that. Did you call 911?
No, I don't want to.
They're going to get up in the tree 35 or 30, 40 feet and shimmy out on this limb, and I just said, "This is ridiculous. Let me go make a phone call."
Okay.
There he is.
Within 10 minutes, Rhonda's father, Ted, a retired landscaper, arrived with his ladder, rope, and chainsaw.
He chased evidently some varmint of one kind or another into a dead limb on this oak tree and now has his head stuck. And it's going to die.
Dispatcher Kathy Salter handled the third 911 call.
And some of the neighbors actually think they're going to get up in that tree and release him, and all that's going to do is cause somebody to get knocked out of the tree or get clawed up.
The neighbors were really fixing to start climbing the tree. I was afraid somebody might get hurt. I told him I would send a district chief out there to see if there was something that we could do.
By then, some of the kids had seen it, and they were coming out there to watch Rocky.
It's a pretty big tree. I'm not real secure with heights either.
Richard had a bad back. He was crawling up into the tree. He'd lost his sense of priorities between his own safety and getting the raccoon down. I just kept telling him, "Get out of the tree, Rambo. You know, you're going to hurt yourself." And he kept telling me to be quiet.
I just didn't want to see it die. There just wasn't any point in watching an animal like that suffer.
All you got to do is put a dart in him and knock him out and pull him out.
Nobody knew what they were doing, I don't think. I could tell that pretty quick.
You don't need to go up there.
Oh, it ain't gonna hurt. I'll make it all right.
Here's his 70-something-year-old father-in-law climbing up on the ladder, and Rhonda is sitting at the foot of the ladder, absolutely beside herself, going, "Daddy, if Mother finds out that you do it, she'll just kill you." It reminded me of Laurel and Hardy trying to rescue a raccoon.
This will look good for him.
Shreveport District Fire Chief Charles Scarborough arrived at the scene.
They said that there was a coon hanging in a tree. And I thought to myself, a coon hanging in a tree? I said, that's where the coon lives, in a tree. You liable to fall and get hurt there. Let's wait. I'll get an aerial truck out here. Headquarters District 5, could you get us a ladder truck out here, an aerial truck? The thing about a cat in a tree that we've been calling a lot of rescues of cats is that a cat will come down. I told the lady the other day, I said, "Ma'am," I said, "answer me this question. Have you ever seen a cat skeleton in a tree?"
I knew it was suffering. You could hear it growling and snarling and straining, trying to get out. And then it would just collapse with fatigue.
Sure enough, about that time the fire truck came down. We realized we were outnumbered, so we just come back down the ladder and let the firemen have it.
A raccoon is a very dangerous animal, especially one that's cornered. I have seen a cornered raccoon tear into a human being. They go straight for the face and do some damage.
Well, I decided to just cut it off and carry the limb down with the coon so that less chance of the coon getting hurt.
This raccoon took a dump right there. It was so scared.
It's okay, little fella. He ain't mad, though. He's scared. He's not happy with it. No, he's not. he can't reach one.
Oh my God.
So he grabbed both ends of the limb with the coon hanging in the middle and backed right on down that ladder. Him, coon, rope, and all.
All right, some of y'all want to get down and grab this? Can y'all get it from down there? After we got him down, the coon did show signs of being extremely weak.
Then they realized that they couldn't get his head out of that hole. I just imagine he was wondering what in this world is going on out there.
We were going to have to open the log up in order to get the coon's head out. We decided to split the log like you would split a piece of firewood, which was the best way to do it.
We held the raccoon and made sure that we weren't making the raccoon suffocate.
Quiet, get it on. Oh, man. Here you go. All right, y'all watch. Yeah. Let him go, just let him go. Watch it, y'all. You got it, brother.
Here he goes with the coon holding it out in front of him like he's afraid it's going to drip on him or something.
The coon turned his head toward my driver's hand, and the driver said he started to chew on his glove, and at that time he decided he'd better release the coon.
Because he could just see the coon turning on him.
He got my yard and he climbed up the tree and went back to his mom and dad.
I do feel that animals are a real important part of our lives. We do have a responsibility to at least take care of what we come across in life. If we're led to an animal or an animal's led to us that needs our help, I think it's our responsibility to help them.
It was probably the most exciting thing that happened here in Shreveport for the entire month.
Next.
911 inside 675, where are you reporting?
It took me a long time to believe what I was hearing. I thought it was a prank call at first.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Every day across America, thousands of calls for help are made. But few as bizarre as the one that came into the Los Angeles Police Department on the evening of July 11th, 1991.
At 3:45 a.m., a restaurant's alarm was tripped at a local security company. The report of a possible burglary in progress was then relayed to the Los Angeles Police Department.
Inside 675, where are you reporting?
Yeah, we got a silent alarm that went off at this residence, or this location. There's a black and white outside right now. I'm the suspect. I'm inside by the front door. I'm locked in the building. I can't get out.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Dispatcher Mike Elling got the strange 911 call at 4:01 a.m.
It took me a long time to believe what I was hearing. I thought it was a prank call at first.
Okay, what do you do there?
I do nothing. I'm the robber. There's a black and white sign.
This is crazy. This doesn't happen. People don't do this kind of thing. They don't break into a store without a thought of how to get out.
Why are you inside?
They broke into the place.
Okay, why are you calling me?
Because I'm locked in and I can't get out. I'm looking at the two officers right now.
Why don't you get out the way you went in?
Because it was through the roof and I can't get out that way. I got two female officers approaching me.
Okay. 581, 581, come in.
Do you work there?
It took an extra minute to think that he was the burglar because he was on the telephone. What burglar is going to use a telephone? If you go in to steal something from a location, you're not going to stop to call your girlfriend.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one. The only one.
There's nobody else in there with you?
No, I broke in.
Hang on, he's not talking to the officers now, Dan.
Officers Marcia Reyes and Kathy Marks didn't know quite what to make of the man.
He appeared to be just real frustrated with the whole thing. You know, like, gee whiz, you know, I can't win, kind of a situation.
You want me to hang up?
No, stay on the line.
Put the phone down and put your hands on the counter.
See, the officers can't get in to get you either.
Okay, I'm going to put the phone down. The officer's requesting me to.
Okay.
Can you believe that?
Dispatcher Elling called to get the restaurant owner to come down and unlock the building so they could get the suspect out.
I guess if you were a criminal and you realize there's no way to get out of the criminal situation you've put yourself in but ask the police to help you, knowing full well that they're going to arrest you as soon as they get you out of your problem, was the oddest thing. He didn't find any money, and he couldn't figure out how to get out.
None of us could figure out why he just didn't break one of the windows and go out that way, you know.
Do you have any weapons?
He seemed just more resigned to the fact that he got caught. So, yeah, it was real strange. It was like Candid Camera or something.
We all appreciated the humor of the situation. It was pretty amusing. To call and say, the police are here, I'm the bad guy, tell them not to shoot me. It's just not done.
Poetic justice, that's what I think it was. He got in, he couldn't get out, he tripped an alarm, everything went wrong for that man. And I don't know if he could have planned for all that stuff, but he should have just stayed home and watched TV that night.
When we were taking him to the station, I said, well, what do you do for a living? And he goes, well, this is it. And I says, well, I think maybe you better find a new line of work. You're not real good at this, you know. He says, yeah, I think you are right.
The suspect pleaded guilty to commercial burglary and was sentenced to 6 months in jail and 3 years probation.
The most extreme emergencies call for the coolest heads and the clearest thinking. But sometimes you have to take what you can get. In the early hours of September 3rd, 24-year-old Sharon Bachman had to settle for her husband, David.
In the fourth-floor bedroom of their security condominium in Huntington Beach, California, Sharon was having trouble sleeping.
I woke up about 1:30 in the morning, and I woke up thinking that I was having cramps. After 2 cramps, I decided that they weren't really cramps. David?
She was already a week overdue with her third child.
It's time?
I think so.
Okay. My wife woke me up and said it was time. And I thought, okay, plenty of time. Time means time to get up, you know, do my little running around bit and go to the hospital.
It's time.
With the other 2 kids, I was in there, but I wasn't a coach. I didn't want to look because I'd get queasy and I'd probably go to the ground. My mom wanted to be there, so this time she was going to be the coach. She was going to go in. Mom, hi. Okay, it's time. When I talked to my mom, I said, you know, I'll call you in about an hour when we're getting ready to leave. It'll be a while yet, don't worry.
While he was gone, they came real fast. I just had like one constant pain. And he doesn't know what to do, so I'm telling him to call 911.
I still thought that meant, okay, well, that means we got to leave for the hospital now. Not an hour from now, but now. And then finally got through to me. Now she's having a baby right now. So that's when we called 911.
The call came in to 911 dispatcher Richard Comp.
Fire department emergency?
My wife's having a baby now.
Okay. This her first child?
No, it's her third.
Okay, I want you.
Labor and
Okay,
now.
I understand. Stay on the phone. I'll be right back with you, okay?
Okay, hurry.
Okay.
Nancy, we have a childbirth in progress. We need you in
I called for Nancy to come out and assist and talk to him, to give him instructions on childbirth if necessary, while I dispatch the units to his address.
911 operator Nancy Furman took over the call.
Sir?
Yes?
Okay, I'm going to stay on the phone with you till they get there.
Huntington Engine 46, Huntington Medic 65, respond to grid 422 on a medical aid. It's a childbirth in progress, third child.
Has she delivered yet?
No, but she's upstairs and I'm downstairs.
Is there any way to get a phone near her, sir?
Yeah, we have to disconnect this and take it up there.
Okay, I'll wait, sir. Call me back if we're disconnected.
Okay, you will be disconnected.
Okay, well then just call me right back.
Just 911 again?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He did not want to sever that telephone line. I mean, it was like, if he lost me, that was it for him. I mean, you could just tell a panic. See, I was real surprised by his excitement because this is his third child. So I thought, he's done this more times than I have. I've never had children. He should be telling me what to do. But that wasn't the case.
Fire emergency.
Yes.
Hi.
My wife's on the baby?
Has she had the baby yet?
No, but she says she can't even move. It's one right after the other. It's coming, she says.
Her contractions are one right after another?
One right after the other.
Okay, listen to me. Ask her if there's still some time. Calm.
The baby is coming out now. I see it.
You see it crowning? Where is your wife at? Is she on the bed?
Oh my God, I see the head.
Yeah, that's good. Is she on the
toilet though? She can't move.
She's on the toilet?
Yes.
Go get her off the toilet and get her on the...
Now, the baby is coming out.
Go get her. I'll wait. Get her on the floor.
Get on the floor, Sharon.
Go help her. Go help her and then come back.
I'm here.
Okay.
Lay down, Sharon. Lay down, baby.
We're through. Knows the time. The baby's
okay, okay, she's on the floor.
Okay, good.
I thought, this isn't going to happen. The paramedics are going to get there before this child's born. I kept crossing my fingers for that. Like, please get there.
Oh my God, it's a big puzzle.
It's all right. It's all right. Don't worry about the puddle. Have you ever seen a baby born before?
No, it's just like a big clear bag coming out.
Yeah, that's the water. Don't sweat it. That's great. Is the head in? Out?
I do.
Listen to me.
Okay.
Is the head out?
What?
Is the head exposed?
No, not yet.
Okay. With each contraction, I want you to place your hand against her vagina and apply firm but gentle pressure to keep the baby's head delivering too fast and tearing her.
Just above it, you mean?
We have cards that we use that lead us through the different steps for each emergency that calls in. And I read fast. If she was having that baby faster than I could read.
Oh, there's the baby's head. Oh my God.
No, that's great.
Push, Sharon, push. Come on. Oh.
You're doing fine. I don't want her to tear herself. Don't encourage her to push so much.
You want me to pull anything?
I want you to, with gentle pressure, to keep the baby's head from delivering too fast. I want you to push against her vagina. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Push in or what?
Push again. But see, she's really
shoulders now starting to.
But she's straining, and with her straining, she's going to tear herself. She has not had an episiotomy.
Okay, the baby's out.
Okay, that's great. Congratulations. How far is the baby out? Entire baby?
Way.
Well, that's wonderful. Now tell me, is the baby breathing?
No.
Okay, I'm going to tell you what to do.
Okay.
I want you to get a dry towel. That baby's going to be slippery. I want you to get that dry towel, clean out her mouth a little bit. Is it a boy or girl? Hey, this is important.
Her mouth.
Okay, we want to clean out her mouth.
Wait a minute.
You're doing fine, sir. You're doing fine.
It's a boy.
Congratulations. Okay, now what I want to do is I want you to support that baby.
Wait. I'm having trouble here.
I know. I want to get the baby. I want to hear that baby crying.
Sharon's holding her upside down, and the baby's like, coughing, starting to cry.
Well, that's good. She's trying to clear its airway.
There it goes. She's crying.
Excellent. He's doing good.
Oh.
Think of the stories you can tell this kid later.
What?
Think of the stories you're going to tell your kid later. Okay.
I knew this was going to happen.
Well, it happens sometimes.
We were away from the hospital. We were worried about this.
Oh, well, yeah, I can understand that. Don't worry about it now. Okay, has she got a big enough and warm enough towel for that baby?
Yeah, it's a big, beach towel type thing.
Okay, good. Okay.
The ambulance is here. I think they're going to have trouble getting in, though.
Oh, yeah, I can see it, yeah. Don't worry about the umbilical cord. They're going to take care of that.
I know.
How's your wife doing?
I saw that on TV. I know that.
Okay, well, good. How's your wife doing?
Huh?
How is your wife doing?
Oh, she's great. She's fine, she said.
Good. Yeah, she's probably glad to have that load out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my mom's going to kill us, though. She's waiting for us to curse, probably.
Oh, you guys did a great job. You did a great job. Okay.
All that money for hospital, and here we have it at home.
I know, isn't it funny? Well, why don't you, I'm going to let you go since the ambulance crew's there and make your wife comfortable, and they'll help you the rest of the way, okay?
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
The happiest moment was when the call was over. It was overwhelming. We all felt very excited for him and with him. We all were there, in a sense, holding his hand over the phone and listening to that experience, unlike any other experience I've ever had before.
The irony is that I'm trying to have children, so this was even made it better for me. In my career, oftentimes I see the lows in people's life, and this was something where I got to see the high, and I got to listen to a baby cry. I mean, what a way to have a baby. I mean, if you get past the fear, it's such a natural, wonderful thing to happen that I hope that he will later look back and realize the joy he got to have with his wife. He'll never get to do that again that way.
When paramedics arrived 7 minutes after David's call, they quickly determined that Brian Allen Bachman was a healthy baby boy.
Can't put the experience into words. It's almost like I had the child. Almost, if you could say how a mother feels by having a child, I came as close as a man can get. As close as you can get, I feel.
Okay, the baby looks good. I'll go ahead and update the app guard, and I'll get you an IV order. Good
I look at David different because I didn't think he really had it in him to deliver the baby. I thought for sure he was going to pass out, and he really didn't. He came through when I needed him the most.
Look, see baby?
Yeah.
See mama?
Baby.
Yeah, baby.
My son, he knows where the baby was born and what had happened. He says that 911 helped have the baby.
You gotta go to the hospital. Okay, Gary, we got a few steps to go. All right.
The tape, it's hilarious. I mean, a lot of people say, oh, look, listen to this guy. What a jerk. But if you put yourself in those shoes, most people be the same way.
There we go.
Looks like Popeye.
Next,
I've always been concerned about standard accidents, but I think you really have to have a good imagination to keep up with what's really going to happen.
Sometimes even the most familiar places can hide some frightening surprises, as one daring youngster discovered on the afternoon of May 3rd, 1992, at his home in Columbia, South Carolina.
As a mother, I've always been concerned about standard accidents like running with a sharp object or leaping off a swing and breaking an arm. But I think you really have to have a good imagination to keep up with what's really going to happen because you can't predict it.
1, 2.
as she had many times before, Renee Neifer was babysitting her 7-year-old nephew John and his 2 younger sisters.
35, 36, 37. We were just playing around, playing hide and seek, and Renee was counting. 44. '58, 59, 60, 61, 62. I'm hiding you. 80, 81, 82, 83. I decided I could just hide in that little cabinet where all the laundry goes. 94, 95, 96.
Oh, what's happened? John says, Renee, I need help. Come quick.
Renee, help!
Oh, my goodness, John Henry, what's the matter?
I'm stuck.
John Henry? He said to try to pull him out, and I kept trying to pull him out, and it seemed like when I was doing it, he was getting further down.
My goodness, John. She said, oh, John. And then she realized she had a problem.
So Renee placed an urgent call to John's grandmother, Irene Neifer, who lived just a few blocks away.
Well, I thought I was going to come over him between Renee and me. We were going to get him out.
John?
Well, I'm going to try, darling. How'd you do it? John Henry Knifer, how in the world did you get down here? I don't know. Rennie, how about getting those? Rennie and Katie went and got me a saw and a hammer and a screwdriver. I'm going to saw a little bit, okay? When I attempted to saw, the vibration of it hurt him. Oh, does that hurt your head, darling? Yes. Oh, Lord of mercy. I'm sorry, darling. Well, what in the world am I going to do, John? He said, oh, Meemaw just called 911. Bless your heart. Why didn't I think of that?
Central, what's your emergency?
I got a beauty, darling.
What's wrong, ma'am?
My grandson, they just called me to come over here. They were playing hide and seek, and he got in the laundry chute, and he's caught in it.
We're on the way.
Thank you, dear.
He said, Meemaw, do you think I'm going to die? And I said, of course you're not going to die, and you didn't have any business getting in here anyhow. And he said, Meemaw, that's the third time you've told me that already.
When the Columbia Fire Department arrived, John had been stuck in the laundry chute for nearly an hour.
I bet you won't ever do this again, will you?
What we got here? Let's get down and stick
You
on
got to
what
get
we can
this
do,
boy
okay?
out here.
Removing a child from a 6-by-12-inch laundry chute was not something that Captain Rusty Smith's men had trained for at the academy.
Chief Boney and Fireman Jones was in the process of talking to him. He was very upset. He was scared that he was slipping.
We kind of got him wedged in here.
And it was just unreal how he got in that situation like that and how he could get up in that little hole and not get back out.
While firemen sized up the situation, additional help arrived.
We're going to try to hold your feet, okay? You're going to be all right, Johnny. You hurt?
I was saying to myself, I'm going to be stuck here forever.
EMS is on his way.
I said I didn't want to die younger than Elvis.
Richland County EMT Grant Freeman and paramedic Britt Ogden tried to comfort the boy.
Hey, little man.
Hey.
How you doing?
Not so good.
Are you hurting anywhere?
He was calm, but in the same sense, he was scared. Basically, our main concern was his airway and respirations.
John, my name's Spike. Just a little bit of cold air, okay? It's oxygen.
They did a marvelous job of pacifying John by talking to him.
There's a gel.
The defibrillation gel, that's a real slick substance. And we just tried to get him very slick. Asked him to exhale one time, hoping that maybe that would decrease his body size, upper body size, enough that we could slide him on out.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Ow! Ow!
Okay, you got him up there? You got to keep your feet still for me, John.
He was stuck. He was not going down. He was not going up.
I figured, well, what they're going to have to do is break hell out of this thing to get him out.
Easy now. There you go. Pull it on out. Hold on to your hands a little bit, okay? Alright, you gotta hold your feet still for me, John.
Yeah, hold your feet still.
Okay, come on, pull out. There you go, fella. Easy now.
He would cry every now and then. Mainly what scared him a lot is when he heard us start tearing out stuff. It kind of upset him.
Turn, man. We're going to go downstairs and grab him as soon as they pull him out. All right, got him. Okay, John, buddy. You're very good.
It took a good while to get him out.
Let's go ahead and let's try to take it.
With a small child and that potential for injury, you had to take a lot of time and be real careful.
I got it. Watch your feet.
John, they got you, honey.
Okay, here he comes.
After 2 hours in the laundry chute, John was finally free.
His color wasn't the best in the world. I think he was scared more than anything else.
That's his spine. Bring him down.
Didn't want to take any chances, even though he said he wasn't hurting anywhere.
I said, all I thought I needed was Tylenol and go to bed.
He was kind of afraid that he was going to get in trouble. And I assured him, that your parents are going to just be glad to see that you're okay, that you're not hurt.
Then they rode me off in this noisy ambulance. Going like, blah, blah, blah. Real noisy.
John escaped with just a few scratches, but damages to the house totaled more than $1,200. Within 2 weeks, The only remaining after effect for John was the lesson he'd learned.
Don't go into small places with walls around it, or you'll get stuck.
He'll play hide and go seek again, but I don't think he'll hide in the laundry chute anymore.
I want to thank all the firemen, and there's one named Spike that I want to thank, and I want to thank all the rest, and I want to thank the EPS men. EEMS.
John Henry, he's the pick of the litter. I told his father that, and John overheard me say it. And once when my son Francis was reprimanding John, he said, "Be careful what you say about me, Daddy, because you know Mima said I was the pick of the litter." But they all are. They're darlings.
Safety often begins with having the skills and knowledge needed to handle an emergency. Contact the American Red Cross or your local fire department for first aid courses available in your area. This series is dedicated to all the heroes who aid and comfort us in times of trouble. I'm William Shatner. Join us again next week for more true stories on Rescue 911.
Step out of the car, please.